Eating your way through a festival is the best part about going to one. But with so many options, how do you know which ones you should be trying? From deep-fried Oreos to lobster rolls, these are 10 festival foods you need to try at least once in your life. Kicking off our list at number 10 is something sweet, deep-fried Oreos. Now, this isn't your typical Oreo cookie sandwich, but it does start out that way. 2 Oreo cookies are sandwiched around a tasty ice cream filling, then it gets coated in a tempura batter and deep-fried. The result is something you never knew you wanted until you experienced it for yourself. Imagine biting into a warm Oreo that's both crispy and chewy at the same time. Then there's the contrast between the cool ice cream filling and the hot chocolate cake that's been crisped to perfection. If you're lucky enough to find a vendor selling deep-fried Oreos, then consider yourself extremely lucky, because trust us when we say they go fast. Now, coming in at number 9 is another classic dessert funnel cake fries. These bad boys are everything you love about funnel cake, but cut into the shape of French fries. They come with all the classic toppings like powdered sugar, ice cream, and fruit. But if you're feeling extra saucy, then go for the option that comes with chocolate or strawberry sauce on top. We'll tell you now, the combo of warm, crispy, cinnamon-flavored dough with a cold scoop of vanilla ice cream drizzled with chocolate sauce is pure magic. Honestly, any flavor combination you go for, you can't go wrong with this one. And they're also great if you're trying to share with a friend or significant other. Next up at number 8 is something savory, the lobster roll. Now, you might not associate a festival with fine dining, but a lobster roll is something you need to try if you see it on a menu. It's simple yet elegant, typically served on a toasted hot dog bun. This dish features chunks of fresh lobster meat mixed with mayonnaise and seasonings. It's a super easy dish to eat while walking around and checking out the other vendors. Plus, the price isn't too bad either. Some places even serve their lobster rolls cold, so if you're at a festival during the summer months, this is a great option for a light, refreshing lunch. Coming in at number 7 is a dish you probably wouldn't think to try, but after reading this description, you're gonna want to add it to your bucket list: alligator bites. Alligator bites are exactly what they sound like: deep-fried pieces of alligator meat that are perfectly golden-hued and topped with a tasty dipping sauce. Depending on where you get them from, they can be spicy or savory, breaded or grilled. Regardless of how they're prepared, they're always delicious. If you've never tried alligator meat before, it's often compared to chicken. However, it has a bit more of a gamey taste, along with a flaky, somewhat chewy texture. Honestly, this is something you have to try at least once in your life just to say you did it. Now, coming in at number 6 is a real crowd pleaser, the trash can nachos. With all the ingredients piled up inside an actual trash can, this dish is sure to impress. The nachos consist of beans, meat, cheese, tomatoes, onions, cilantro, sour cream, guacamole, salsa, and your choice of either shredded lettuce or chopped romaine. All of that goodness is then served with a side of Spanish rice. The portions are large enough to share with your friends or take home leftovers. While this dish isn't necessarily diet food, it is worth splurging on while you're at the festival. Just be prepared to walk away with a full belly and maybe even a food baby. Next up at number 5 is a dish you can only get at certain festivals: frog legs. Now, if you're headed to a Renaissance or medieval-themed festival, then you might be in luck because frog legs are a popular offering at those events. The most common way to prepare them is by breading the legs and deep frying until they're golden-hued and cooked through. They're then sprinkled with salt and pepper and served with a side of tartar sauce for dipping. Frog legs have a unique taste and texture that's often compared to chicken. However, they're a bit more bony and can be challenging to eat. That being said, it's definitely worth giving them a try just to see what all the hype is about. Coming in at number 4 is a true festival staple: turkey legs. There's nothing quite like taking a bite out of a juicy, succulent turkey leg and feeling like you just entered the gates of Valhalla. Turkey legs are typically smoked or barbecued until they're fall off the bone tender. They're seasoned with a blend of herbs and spices that vary depending on the vendor. Some go for a more traditional approach, while others like to add their own unique twist. For example, You might find some with a sweet and sticky barbecue sauce or a smoky paprika rub. No matter how they're prepared, these giant portions of poultry are sure to satisfy your hunger and leave you feeling like a true Viking. Now, coming in at number 3 is a dish you can't miss, the giant pretzels. Soft, golden-hued, and covered in coarse sea salt, these oversized pretzels are a sight to behold. They're typically served with a side of mustard or ketchup for dipping. Now, you might be thinking a giant pretzel is a pretty simple snack, but trust us when we say it's like nothing you've ever tasted before. The dough is super soft and pillowy. It's like biting into a cloud. And the sea salt adds a perfect amount of savory flavor without being overwhelming. Some vendors even offer different types of pretzels, like those with cheese or cinnamon sugar. So if you have a sweet tooth, then make sure to look out for those as well. Coming in at number 2 is a dessert that's as beautiful as it is delicious, the funnel cake. This classic treat is made from a thin, delicate dough that's fried in neutral oil like canola or vegetable oil. It's then dusted with powdered sugar and served with a variety of toppings like whipped cream, ice cream, and fruit. Funnel cakes are a fun and festive dessert that's perfect for sharing with friends or family. The thin, crispy dough is slightly chewy and absorbs the flavors of the toppings beautifully. It's hard to resist the temptation of a freshly made funnel cake topped with a generous scoop of vanilla ice cream and a drizzle of chocolate sauce. Last, but certainly not least, coming in at number 1 is a dish that's guaranteed to make your mouth water, the deep-fried cheese curds. Now, these aren't your average cheese curds. Oh no. These babies are battered and deep-fried until they're golden-hued and oozing with melted cheese. They're then sprinkled with sea salt and served with a side of ranch or marinara sauce for dipping. Depending on where you get them, they can be mild or spicy, soft or crispy on the inside. The possibilities are endless. Cheese curds are a super popular festival food that's often enjoyed by people of all ages. They're cheesy, crispy, and absolutely delicious. We challenge you to take a bite out of one and not instantly fall in love. All right, comment below which of these festival foods have you tried and which ones are you planning to try next. And don't forget to like and share this video with your fellow foodies.